What's up? It's good. Poppy Crack Percolating. Really good news. Man, Theo Bella. Welcome to another exciting episode of I Ain't Saying, I'm Just Saying with the Rock With Me Nation. Y'all go ahead and clap that damn thing on that. Yeah. Before we begin, like, share, subscribe. You like, leave a comment. You don't like, leave a constructive comment. Why? Because if you know me, grow me, and sharing and caring is caring. If you don't know me, grow me, sharing is caring. Yeah, that's what that is. But that's it. You see what we got going on? Yeah. Akogun, Brutalizer of Gods, issue number 3. Yeah, we're gonna have to wait for a little bit before we get issue number 4, but that's okay. That's okay. Well, I don't know. Depending how you feel, you might be like, that's gonna take too long. But that said, we open up this puppy, issue 3, and let me just say, he's not blind. No, he's not blind. He's looking away, is what he's doing. Why? Because he's about to reluctantly earn his red wings. That's what that is. Those of y'all know what that is. Y'all know what that is. And that's pretty much. That young lady is the high priestess. Yeah, that's who she is. The one who took down Akogun with the arrows. And as you can see here, she a beast. That's what we're doing. Over to the forest in the present, we find Akogun back on his feet as well as on the hunt. All he's finding, though, is death until he happens upon this lone rhinoceros with a large golden horn. Yeah, that's weird. That's weird. Back over to the desert where we find the high priestess getting it in with Buddy from before, and he don't look like he enjoying himself at all, do he? While she going cray-cray. That's what she love. Never mind. Once again, shortly after finishing, she goes into beast mode. That's what she do. Okay, so I got a question for the ladies in the Rock With Me Nation. Like, is this an actual thing? Like, cause I'm a dude. I'm a dude. I can't even. But like the stuff like this happen sometime where y'all do what you do and then you just. I'm just asking questions. I don't. If so, because I don't know and I don't want to speak for something I don't know, just leave a comment. You know what I'm saying? Just let me know something. Anyway. Well, she still needs her elevated testosterone / estrogen. I don't know what this is. Anyway, she need them levels met. So she has slaves brought to her for final combat, one of whom happens to be Buddy. Right, and you see how he looking. For some odd reason, he thought he was going to be exempt from this whole thing. He wasn't. He wasn't. No time for mourning either, as the high priestess administer filings. That's what it is. No, that ain't feelings. Filings of Ogun's metal left arm to his disciples. That's nasty. That's nasty. Anyway, we don't get too long to ponder on that. As she told by one of the other followers, they're under attack. Next page over, we see that it's Akogun on the back of that rhino with the golden horn from earlier. Yeah, that's what it is. Back over to the desert, present day, as we see our rhino and a lot of deleted bodies. That's our boy Akogun been putting in that work, or rather, he's putting in work. Yeah, all he wants is to smoke. He don't want nothing else. He don't want nothing. He done looked at his wrist and all he got is time. he got time. Buddy walking up the stairs. Akogun walking up the stairs, letting his intentions be known. That's tough. That's tough. See, this is on some John Wick enforcer, well, John Wick equalizer type of stuff right here. Like, I'm like, Buddy is just deleting folks and Vice running you, knowing you seeing him delete folks in front of you. Quite a few folks. I don't think it's wrong to say some of these folks probably fight better than you do. And he deleting them. One at a time, two at a time, right in front of you. No. I got to take off running. And I would love to see Michael Jai White play this role. Michael, can we at you? Can y'all get this? Can y'all make this do what this do? Michael Jai White. Michael Jai White. Michael Jai White. Mike. I'm just can't no? Okay. That said, Akogun and his rhino, they doing that work. They doing that work. We shift scenes over to Ogun, and he just sitting back chilling. He is talking about how much he's missed war. And I'm like, considering how things ended the last time, why would you want war? Like, you should just want to be at peace. You shouldn't miss it. You shouldn't. Anyways, the high priestess tells him that Akogun is on the way. An underling informs them that because of how their army is constructed and the way their fortress is built, Akogun actually has the strategic advantage. The high priestess instructs them to alter the structure so that they can have said advantage while she prepares for battle. Meanwhile, Akogun is still deleting folks left and right. Like, and this is literally a dude taking his time methodically, effing up folks. While simultaneously telling you, you next. I'm not gonna be next. I got to go. I got to peace out. Like, and his voice get louder and louder as he get closer and closer. No, I'm leaving. I'm leaving. And all you hearing are your friends, your co-workers, your comrades in arms. You just hearing them screaming. While he monologuing you the whole time. No, I'm out. I'm out. This don't take long, though. It don't take long at all. Akogun makes his way there, shadows the high priestess sword, and repays her arrows from earlier with an arrow of his own, right? And then, yeah, off with her head. What is Ogun doing? Not taking this serious. Like this, he don't listen. He can't hear me talking to him, but he ain't paying. He don't take this serious. And he's slick talking and licking his finger. That's disgusting, by the way. It's really disgusting. We shift gears to the heavens, present day, where we find Orrin Miller, the wisdom, the God of wisdom. No. The God of wisdom with his brother Obatala, the drunken god, also known as the God of the handicap or the armless. Him, yeah. He wants to know where Ogun is. Well, back in the desert, present day, Ogun tells Akogun he can walk away now, satisfied that he's had his revenge. Like, you ain't got to go no further. You didn't did all you need to do. You can go ahead and go about your business. Of course, Akogun ain't trying to hear that. He ain't trying to hear none of that. And so he does what he does. And yep, that looked like it hurt. It did. And this is where we find out that Ogun has had to eat hearts to regain a portion of his strength over the years. It's been a number of years, too, that he's a tortured god. Up in the heavens, we find Obatala taunting Orrin Miller. Essentially, Obatala hatched a plan that Orrin Miller can't stop. And I'm assuming two things. Thinking. Two things. Mr. Ayodele have to tell me if I'm close. One, Orrin Miller knows he can't stop what's going on, which is why he don't say anything. 2, I'm thinking Obatala really ain't thought this all the way through, because the dude that he's the brutalizer of gods. It don't say he's the brutalizer of gods except. It don't say. It don't say he's the brutalizer of all gods except. No, it says brutalizer of gods. Whether you're the god of wisdom, god of war, god of metal, drunken god, god of the handicap, he don't care. Back to the desert, where Ogun is amazed that Akogun is still breathing, even though he bled out clearly 2 minutes ago. And that's when reality hits him. Using his godly powers to see who he's really up against, he realizes way too late that Akogun is the avatar for Obatala, someone he hasn't seen for 5,000, I told you it was a minute, 5,000 years and 7 months. Yeah, this plan been in effect for a while now. Y'all see Akogun with his hand on Ogun's shoulder? Yep. Rest in peace, Ogun. Yep. That's issue 3. I can't speak for nobody else. I'm not going to speak for anybody else. I can't wait for issue 4. And I got to. Damn shame. Anyway, that said, let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section. This is Murewa Ayodele. This is his writing. This has nothing to do with that over there yonder. It does not. I like this. Right? We got some mythology. We got some backstory. I like the character art in regards with Akogun, Obatala, Aura Miller. I'm liking the way we weave in present day, past day, back and forth. I'm loving all that. I'm loving all. I want to see how this gonna go. I do. I'm curious. I'm curious. Let me know if you're just as curious as I am, or if you're less curious. That said, I'm out. In the meantime, in between time, till next time, remember the late great Don Cornelius and Chadwick Boseman. I wish each and every last one of you love, peace, and so we out.